like myself that much. That's great. I love your city. I brought a sweater to the city because I knew that your city would allow me to wear it. Love it. Love it. You guys doing well?
Yes.
Okay. Everybody is doing well. That's amazing. Oh my God, 2025 has been good for you? It's been a good year? No? Not for you? Oh man, yeah, it's been hard. It's been a shitty year a little bit. Yeah, planes crashing, wars, so many horrible things. Everything's just happened in this year. And it's July now. It's been bad. But in the middle of all of it, Udit Narayan has been making out with his fans. You should never meet your heroes. Unless it's Udit Narayan. He's really raised the stakes for what celebrities should do when they meet their fans. Imagine meet and greets from now on, where fans are going there with perked up lips, and the celebrities are like, I don't do that. And Udit is like, I do it. Raise your standards. It's really good. I love it. But I've also had, like you, I've also had a pretty bad year personally, because I just found out one of my closest friends has generational wealth. Do you know that these people look just like us? It's ridiculous. I was so pissed off when I found out. And it's not their fault. They're a perfectly nice person, as rich people usually are, It's the least they can do for us, honestly. Be a kind person. It's my fault. I come from generational debt. You know what that is? Do you know what it feels like to come from an ancestry where nobody made money? It is 2025, all right? And if I'm still here, there have been people from the beginning of time that have existed in my bloodline. And you're telling me not one person made money? And not only did they not make money, they, in the middle of their financial strain, had children. And they just kept having children until I was born. And now my parents are asking me why I'm not successful yet. The audacity. I'm like, you don't think this runs in our family? I hate to break this to you, but I think this is our family business at this point. This is insane. I'm so offended. I'm offended. Because, people have hope and they think the next generation is going to fix their problems. So these Indian parents are having children and they're looking at this newborn baby that could die without their undivided attention. And they're thinking, this one will fix my life. Right? You think you're born a blessing, but what you really are is a retirement fund. Okay? And now you're going through life, you're growing up, you're bringing back like these bad test scores home, and your parents are looking at that and going, oh my God, this one's not going to do it. This one might just depend on us, actually. We should have another one. And that's how your siblings are born. It's rough. I can't even get along with this person anymore because our lives are so different, This person has elders that leave them with trust funds. It's amazing. Just property and money you can use for the rest of your life without getting a job. My elders trust that we will fund them. I can't even fund myself. I'm a millennial. I don't have money. It's crazy. The kind of financial advice we get is don't buy rent. Like we had a choice. It's ridiculous. They also have really nice backstories, these people with wealth. They always have this one great-great-great-grandfather that they talk about who came here with 50 rupees in his pocket, And he came up with this great business idea, right? And he took one for the team because he didn't get to enjoy that money. And now everybody in the family is a billionaire. I have a story. Someone in my family made money one time. They always talk about it. And a brother stole it. It's not even fun to tell this story. It brings back all my trauma. I hate it. I don't like it at all. I think the worst part about having generational debt is having to get a job. Jobs suck. Everybody has a job in this audience? Yeah, you all like your jobs? That's the right answer. Yes? Somebody said yes. How about you keep that to yourself? Do you not like friends? Even if you like your job, you got to tell people you don't like your job. Because imagine the bitching session that comes after that. You don't want to know the drama that's going on in the other person's life. God, never say that. What's wrong with you? There's nothing good about a job. You're getting underpaid. You're doing work for someone else. You always have a boss that sucks. Some bosses are nice. No, they're not. They're like slightly better. The bosses are usually that guy, you know, that's like, you should come to work on Sundays. How long can you stare at your wife? That's the guy. That is every boss. And they all suck. I hate it. Working for a living is the problem. All right? Work is nice. The minute you put like pressure on it, then it becomes bad. Like I'm working right now, and it's awesome. You know why? I'm not getting paid for it. It's the best. I can do whatever I want. I don't even have the obligation to make you laugh. You laugh, you don't laugh, I'll sleep at night. Right? But the minute someone pays me to do this, it becomes my job. And you guys get to tell me that I'm doing a bad job. I don't like that. Then I have to explain to you, look, this runs in my family. I don't know what to say. I do this as a job sometimes. I can't believe it myself, but people pay me to do this. And the way I get paid is like a corporate will give their employees just the worst appraisal ever, right? Yeah, just the worst. And when their employees are at their most depressed, right, they will call me because a bigger comic said no, right? And they'll be like, how about you come and cheer these guys up, all right? And now I'm going there to this annual event that they've kept, where I'm competing with things like alcohol. Have you seen a 9-to-5 employee on alcohol? All they want to do is drink and pass out. And now I am there, standing on stage for 45 minutes, speaking in English. These people were forced to learn English so that they could get this horrible job. They don't want to listen to jokes in English. So now I'm just bombing. And to make it worse, you know who opens for me? Russian dancers. Even I want to watch Russian dancers. Do you know that Russian dancers don't even live in Russia anymore? They live in Goa because that's how much business they get, opening for me. I don't know if you've seen the artist pyramid, but I think comedians come under Russian dancers. And I think I should be opening for them, actually. God, so now I'm tanking for 45 minutes and it's so quiet in the room, I can hear people swallow their saliva. You know how quiet it has to be for me to hear that? It's just awful, so I get off stage. But see, I'm doing it for the work, so my deliverable here is humiliation. And so I get off stage and I'm consoling myself. I'm like, look, this is not your fault. You're performing to banking employees. Do you know how depressing it is to be a banking employee? Can you imagine working with so much money every day, but you're not making any of it? Every day you go to work, there's cash all around you, but it's not in your bank account. What is this, a prank? Also, you know exactly how much money everybody else is making. Like rubbing salt in the wound. You know, if you're a banking employee, it's your job. If someone gets a big sum of money deposited in their account, you have to call them and ask them what their source of income is. Like your life isn't bad enough. You have to call other people and ask them, hey, how are you making this money that I can't seem to make in my life? Imagine if on the other end of the line, it's some 16-year-old going, Reels. That's when I quit my job. The next day I'm going, but I don't care how old I am, I'm getting on the Reels the next day. God, I feel like all of us are one bad work day away from getting like on the Reels and becoming an influencer. You know, we're just there, starting an OnlyFans. I don't know. We're just one mental breakdown from our workplaces away. And you know, more people should be influencers, I think. What's the problem, right? Elderly aren't on Instagram, and I think they should be. There's like a gap there, right? People over 50, you've never seen them, right? Because if you think about it, the Indian economy is now resting on the next Get Ready With Me video. It is. It is, whether you like it or not, there's a lot of money in it. And what are 50-year-olds not getting ready? What's the problem? Right? Just a day in the life of a retired person. You know, and in the background it's like, pretty little baby. And next thing you know, they're getting paid partnerships with adult diapers. I don't know. Another criticism influencers get all the time is that they have no talent. Well, great. That's like my family business. I would love to monetize this. Are you kidding? This is great. So now I'm starting to. This is gonna. My influencing career is actually gonna fund my comedy career. This is what I'm thinking. I'll be doing things like, get ready with me to bomb at a carpet show. And in the back it's like, sun, it's gonna be so good. I can see it right now. And then like all the brand, I'm choosing which brand to collaborate with. Now big sum of money deposited in my account. Right, a banking employee is calling me. And he's like, what's your source of income? I'm like, I've been waiting for this day. This is awesome. And then obviously my family has disowned me because they feel shame of what I'm doing, but only because they don't know how much money I'm making. And they'll accept me. But then many, many years from now, I'm thinking about the kids that'll be like, my great-great-grandmother, she took one for the team. Thanks, I'm really glad I did this set here because it was bombing for like 1 week. I'm so happy. I'm so happy it didn't over here. Some people didn't like it. To hell with you.